بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويعطيكم العافية. معاكم أخوكم إبراهيم من قناة كويتي جيمر، وإحنا اليوم معاكم في الحلقة 14 من تختيم لعبة ستراندنق. طبعا شفتوا اللي صار بالحلقة اللي طافت. ابتدينا بقصة هارتمان، الريال اللي يموت باليوم أكثر من 60 مرة ويعيش ل 21 دقيقة ويرد يموت 3 دقائق ويرد مرة ثانية يعيش 21 دقيقة، وعدد الموتات اللي ماتها للحين تعدت 218,000. وشفنا طبعا اللي صار ويا أبو البيبي أو البيبي، ورحنا منطقة الحرب وويانا كان ديدمان، وعرفنا قصة ديدمان وليش يسمونه ديدمان. والحين إن شاء الله مكملين ونروح نكمل نشبك باقي المناطق. اوكي، اول شيء هني. اوكي. لا 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 لا.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock. Stand clear. The strata the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
Okay.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A British paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives, but in case I do, make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
اوكي 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 يلا يا جماعة نضبط امورنا ويايينكم ان شاء الله. يلا يا جماعة ردينا لكم ان شاء الله.
Sam, so Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab. Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
زين فكنا يلا فكنا. يلا يا جماعة ان شاء الله نشوفكم عند العالم البيولوجي. يلا طبعا حاليا ردينا معاكم يا جماعة، وبنوصل ان شاء الله الادوية، وعقب بنروح نودي القنبلة. طبعا صار انهيار ثلجي من ساعة وانا قاعد امشي وطاحت اغراضي ولحقتهم، بس الامور لا زالت طيبة، الامور لا زالت طيبة للأمانة. هذا الهيكل الشامل مال التضاريس وايد فادني، يعني يوم عطوني اياه وخلوني اصنعه وايد فادني، ريحني شوي بالثلج، ريحني.
Thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time, but then I've done nothing but worry of late. I've been haunted by those visions you doom sufferers see. That end of days stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we got it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
شكرا. يلا الحين خلينا نضبط باقي الامور ونروح نودي القنبله بعد، بس اشترك وفكنا. لا هذا مو الحين بيشترك بالشبكه اعتقد، كنا قالوا اخر شيء.
Oh yes, right then. If you do the honors.
لا الحين يلا نشبكهم واحد واحد. خطاف التسلق 2 حلو.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research materials. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now, assuming I can prove once and for all that that's what it is. Honestly though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man.
يا ساتر.
This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the chiralium readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotachylite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of chiralium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through, Sam, and there's no telling what we might learn.
هبشر هبشر.
Good work. New order available.
يلا يا جماعة احنا بس نضبط باقي امورنا، نصنع لنا كم شغلة وماشي. نلقاكم ان شاء الله عند العالم، مو نكمل، لا نلقاكم عند العالم الثاني، الا اذا في كاتسينز راح احطها لكم. فسلام عليكم جدا. لا 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 لا، طاحت القنبلة وانفجرت. طاحت القنبلة وانفجرت. يلا نشوفكم مرة ثانية. لقافة نازل بحبل وبظهري قنبلة، نازل بحبل وبظهري لين طاحت القنبلة. خلاص كمل طريقك عادي. يلا نلقاكم هناك. وردينا معاكم يا جماعة، الحمد لله وصلنا والقنبلة معانا والياهل قاعد يبكي ومن ساعة انفجرت القنبلة مثل ما شفتوا. آخر شيء شلت القنبلة على ظهري يا جماعة لأنه كان منحدر حيل قوي، ما ينفع أخليها بالحاوية. لا 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 لا، كل هالدرب بتطيح هني القنبلة وتنفجر. يلا نشوف.
Delivering cargo.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated.
ايش حاجة تخاف من البي تي؟ سهلين.
Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
يلا يلا خلنا بس نضيفك بالشبكة الحين.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
وين وصلنا الحين بالخريطة؟ يلا قناع اكسجين، قنبلة دموية النظام الثاني ليفل 2.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath
طبعا
the
اروح
glacier.
اجيبه.
That's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the death stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Good work. New order available.
طبعا انا اللي اروح اجيبها. تصنيع المعدات. يلا يا جماعة بس نضبط امورنا ورادين لكم.
It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity. If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
اي بس ضبطنا الشغل كله، خلصنا عاد سامي. يلا
Order assigned.
هي شحن موجود.
Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
يا جماعة احنا الحين وصلنا طبعا المنطقة اللي فيها الغاز السام، ولابسين القناع. لازم ناخذ الأغراض اللي موجودة هني. اقعد هسه بس الشحنة مو كبيرة. اي بعد في واحدة بالماء. حلوين، خلصناها. الحين نرجع مرة ثانية هنا. يلا الحين يا جماعة خلكم ويانا دام ان المكان قريب، خلكم ويانا. هذه المنطقة يعني اعطوني مهمة يمي اشوف، مو شيء بعيد يعني. نعبي بس شو اسمه. والله يا جماعة هذا هيكل التضاريس الشامل وايد فادني وايد. اي والله انه فادني والله. وصول الوردي. طبعا من يجيب لكم هالشحنات وحسام طبعا انا.
You found it. Let me see. I have to see it.
شوفها انا ايش علي منك.
Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
يلا خلصونا.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam.
العفو.
Yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network.
Okay.
Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit.
Yeah.
To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you.
طبعا أنا
By
اللي
aiding her
أسمع.
research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the death stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work. Order available.
لا لا لا، خلينا نخلي الريبوت يودي لنا شو اسمه.
Deploying autonomous delivery.
يلا يا جماعة إن شاء الله نوصل المكان اللي يبونه ونشوفكم هناك. قمنا نقطع فيهم يا جماعة. شفتوا يا جماعة الفن؟ شفتوا شلون مع الأيام مع الوقت التعامل مع هذيلا البي تي سهل يصير. وهم أساسا البي تي سهلين مو نفس شو اسمه البي تي. أنا عندي وايد سهلين مو نفس شنو رادين لكم يا جماعة، وردينا معاكم يا جماعة. والحين تونا وصلنا عند عالمة الجيولوجيا، ما ادري عالم التطور بيولوجي. بس عاد خدش ويانا بالشبكة على طول، لا تطولها وتقول لا ما ابي شنو. اقول لكم اطياف البرزخ سهلين هذيلا، سنعتهم لكم.
I'm impressed, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this.
أنا غير.
Not a scratch on it, and the tar inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend.
يلا دشي ويانا وفكينا.
Now, connect me to the chiral network.
كفو عليك كفو.
That's where my studies will truly begin.
الحين نرجع مرة ثانية عند هاردمان. قاذفة قنابل. كفو، هذه الأشياء اللي نبيها احنا.
Thank you. It goes... After all, both it and timefall are the defining features of the post-stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt.
Okay.
Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar, evidence of these genetic decisions that may aid us in navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I can now study the composition of the tar in greater detail. I'll make sure to share any interesting results with you later.
Okay, شكرا.
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the Death Stranding in ways you cannot imagine. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body, as well as that ammonite. Speaking of which, my analysis of its umbilical cord is proceeding apace. I've been comparing the data against some of our restored archives. Anyway, would you mind returning to my lab? Preparations are finally complete for the chiral relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be most grateful.
إذا مهمة جانبية لا والله ماني جامع لك شيء. اي نعم ما راح اجمع لك شيء.
Deploying Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
خلنا نشوف شو اسمه. هذه قنابل، خلنا نسوي واحدة. زين هني ما عندك شو اسمه. في بيت هنا. في بيت نريح. الساعة كم الحين؟ يمدي
Weapons restrictions lifted.
الحين يا جماعة بندخل سام، بنسبحه ونضبطه ونريح البيبي شوية ونشوف إذا في كاتسينز ولا لا، ورادين لكم. وكاتسينز يا جماعة مثل ما توقعنا. يلا نشوفه.
Don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on. Keep up. Sorry. Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday. It's also the anniversary of when we first met.
يلا يا جماعة. وين طريقنا بس أول شيء؟ معمل هارتمان. يلا يا جماعة إن شاء الله نلقاكم عند المعمل. ووصلنا عند هارتمان. ما راح اسكته تدرون قاعد يبكي من وين؟
Verifying ID. Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
ما راح اسكته، خله ينهق ليه باكر.
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
الحين نخلي الروبوت يوصل لنا مهمة عشان هني بنختم الحلقة. شحنة كبيرة كنا. اي والله. عموما هني يا جماعة تكون نهاية حلقتنا ال14 من تختيم لعبة ستراندنق. طبعا الحلقة هذه يعني أنا الحمد لله مسجلها براحة، يعني ما عورت راسي وايد، ما تعبت فيها وايد. الأمور بسيطة، أسهل من الحلقات اللي طافت يعني، خاصة الحلقة 12 يعني وايد عورت راسي. فالأمور قامت تمشي. اكتشفنا شغلات جديدة، أن في الانفجارات الخمسة هذه الكبيرة اللي صارت، أو الانقراض اللي صار فيها، يعني هو اللي سبب بالظاهرة هذه، أو الجنوح الموت هذا اللي صار. فبنشوف ان شاء الله شنو يصير في الحلقات الجايه، واحس القصه كل مالها ونقرب من النهايه. ان شاء الله اللعب عجبكم، واذا اللعب كان عاجبكم لا تنسون تدعمونا باللايك والكومنت والاشتراك. كان معاكم اخوكم ابراهيم من قناه كويتي جيمر، نشوفكم ان شاء الله في الحلقه الجايه. السلام عليكم.